this, amateur hour?
I'm blacker than the ace of spades and more militant than you and your whole damn army put together. While you out there chanting at rallies, browbeating politicians, I'm taking out any money front sucker on a humble that gets in my way. So I'll tell you what. When your so-called revolution starts, you call me, and I'll be right down front showing you how it's done. But until then, you need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking. Now can you dig it?
Ladies, gentlemen, and scholars, the world's first quantum powered podcast live in the Daddy Juice Energy Studio of the Beat and Curtain District. Your star players, Gemini Jackson, the Burrito Bandito, Brian McFly, and Arthur Dude. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, you scholars. I'm fearless and greasy elves, Gemini Jackson, someone with a Quantimino with our resident hyena, Arthur Dude.
Howdy, ninjas.
Brian McFly.
Greetings.
And the Burrito Bandito.
What up, dudes?
Join us from the other side of the glory hole now. Let's get this party started with Double X Quantimino. Because when you Quantimino, then you know. You know?
I know it.
All right.
I also know it.
We're talking about dropped movie lines. The most famous one being, of course, E.T. Extraterrestrial.
What scene is that, Gemini Jackson?
It's when Elliot's really mad that nobody's taking him seriously, and he just calls his brother Penis Breath.
Yeah. Pretty
Penis
sick, dude.
Breath. Do you think Spielberg's like, hey, say Penis Breath? Think Spielberg put that in there? Or you think
so.
the kid was ad-libbing?
I think it was scripted.
It was probably scripted.
You're
also,
right,
I mean,
Roger.
I bet
What
they
else
thought it
was he
was
saying?
very funny too. They were like,
Do you think they gave him like takes?
Of course.
Just let him let him free range? Let him ad-lib a little bit?
Sitting here berating his co-star.
Penis Breath? That's the one. What else do you think they got?
I bet he was good at improvising. That little actor guy,
Elliot?
little kid. Have you ever seen his audition video for that?
No.
I don't know why I have, but it just came up on YouTube one time. He's just crying, dude. He's a powerful audition, man. You gotta. I think about it all the time because I'm like, dude, if I were like a 7 or 8 year old, I couldn't pull out some tears in an audition for Steven Spielberg.
You don't think you could? It's Steven
I don't know.
Spielberg, man.
You're right.
your
But also, when you're a
chance.
kid, you're not as closed
aliens.
off.
What were you saying, Burrito?
He promised you aliens,
He promised you aliens.
What do you mean?
and then he
E.T.
took them away.
Oh.
Now cry.
Now cry.
That's right. Yeah. Have you seen the audition?
No.
I guess that's just E.T., right?
E.T. is an alien.
Yeah.
E.T.
Sorry to. I know
stands
we were talking
for-
about penises, and now I'm talking about a
The
great
child's audition.
performance.
Yeah, a great child's performance.
Yeah. So sorry for ruining it.
Do you think you could do that performance now?
No, I could never do it. Could never have done it.
You don't have it in you to cry in front of Spielberg.
I don't think I can cry at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
have
it's been a
no
long
soul.
time.
Well, I mean, like, are you talking about like crying for the camera or just crying because you like
think either
emotion?
way.
Okay, sure.
These days I only cry during movies. So maybe if I watched E.T., that might be a situation where I would cry.
That movie makes you cry?
No, I'm just it's easy for me when I'm watching movies. If it's a good movie and there's some kind of emotional scene, that's the only time that
Brian will cry.
Do you
I'll
recall the
cry.
last emotional scene in a movie that made you cry?
No, it was probably like a dad saying he was proud of his son, someday like that.
Hey, is this like for real?
What, Brian on the couch?
Yeah, are we talking? Is this Brian on the couch? Where we explore the emotional and psychological issues of our own Brian McFly. Let's find the deep-rooted symptoms.
We could.
We could. That's the segment now. Brian on the couch.
Oh damn!
The casting couch.
I done did it.
Oh,
Ew.
doesn't have to be a couch.
What else?
What kind of couch?
What else? Other things got cut from movies that you remember? You're saying,
Cut? Oh, like when they
Yeah.
re-released it and stuff?
yeah, or funny replacements.
Now you're making
Oh,
me think
yeah.
of movies that got played on cable but had to
Right.
be edited.
Yes.
I don't remember any of them, but I know I had a friend who would kind of he would remember all of them, and he knew all of them. I wish I remembered them.
Yeah.
Y'all know any?
I know a few.
We used to have drops of Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those were good.
I have
What
had
were
it
they?
with these Monday to Friday
Friday
snakes.
On
On
this
this
monkey
monkey
motor
biting-
scooter in
Monkey biting plane.
something like that.
Yeah.
That's fun. They had fun with it. They were like, I don't want to do this. This is censorship.
A better one is Half Baked, when Dave Chappelle is asking Kenny to go when he's out. He's like, "Oh,
get the groceries,
get the stuff that we used
Funyuns,
to eat all
man.
the time back in the day." Pudding.
What was the real thing?
Pussy.
Oh, okay.
It's like the perfect replacement,
Yes.
Pudding.
Pineapple Express.
I haven't seen the cable version of that.
I'm pretty sure I'm not a casserole.
Oh,
Is that
that's a good
asshole?
one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm not a casserole.
Yeah, that's so good. That's so good.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I'm not a casserole.
Yeah, it's so much better to do something like that than to say replace it with
Or just
another
beep
like
it.
butthead or
Yeah.
Mute it.
Another, derogatory. Like, it's funnier to go casserole instead of saying
That's creative.
Applejack.
Applejack.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, that one-
what else would you say for asshole?
hassle.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm not a hassle. That's not.
Whoa.
It's not good.
Or to keep it in context, it'd be something like jerk, but they like fit it on there to where it works.
Idiot.
Yeah.
I'm not a.
Idiot.
I'm not.
Casserole's
Yeah.
just too good. Moving on. We got our new segment where Arthur reviews restaurants with only $1 sign. That's the criteria. Some places arbit over Michelin stars. Arthur, it's $1 sign and under. Arthur the Arbiter.
Thanks, guys. I was going to highlight more of a restaurant commonality between these $1 star restaurants.
Oh, vying for the bottom dollar. This is an edge.
One called Kids Eat Free. Are you guys familiar with Kids Eat Free?
You're just saying a restaurant that allows kids to eat free, right?
Or
They
have
don't
a
charge
special
you.
day.
They
yes.
don't charge you extra for the kid.
It's advertised.
Oh,
Like Wednesday nights from 6 to 10. Kids eat free.
Yeah.
what do they eat?
They get something off the kids menu.
Oh,
But usually these are places with like heavy markup on shitty frozen deep fried stuff. So,
they try to sell you up on the apps because the apps are the higher markup.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. So what's wrong with kids eating free? I mean, do you not like kids? I don't understand what your beef is.
It's the level of marketing.
Yeah.
There's places that don't have kids eat free and they have this certain class to them, right?
Whoa. They have maybe 1.5, possibly $2 signs.
There you go.
Wait, so are you complaining that there's not enough class at the $1 sign places that you
Yes.
Frequent.
I feel like these
Patronize?
restaurants maybe aren't like up to where they need to be.
I see. So
But there are some places
you're
that,
trying to
you know,
bring class to the $1
To the restaurant
sign.
industry as a whole.
Oh, he's trying to raise a whole industry because of rising tides.
Yeah.
He wants the kids to eat free at
But, like,
$2
better places.
and $3 and $4 sign places,
Okay.
so that
That sounds like Burrito stance.
they can get the food, but then you eat it because they're not going to finish that plate.
You're right. You're right.
But Arthur, I mean, you got to clarify what you're. I mean, are you trying to get rid of kids for free?
Kids eat free?
Yeah.
Kids
Either.
eat free.
Your choice.
Yes.
You're trying to get rid of kids eat free. Is it because it's gimmicky?
It's gimmicky. Improve your marketing. Come up with something that'll bring in more revenue.
Plus, it's like you just declared that no people on dates are going to go to your restaurant on Wednesday from 6 to 10 because there's just going to be fucking banshees.
I never thought about that, but yes, it would probably be that kind of place.
Weren't you in the Slack? You were complaining about kids for free, but it was because they
Of diaper
it was
chili.
like false advertising that it wasn't actually free. Isn't that what you were complaining earlier
No,
about?
I was just complaining about the idea of kids eat free.
Oh, okay.
He just hates the
I'm
gimmick.
sorry for grilling you right now. It's just, I mean, I'm a big fan of kids eat free, and
Why? You don't have
you're
any
just
children.
pissing me off.
Did you say you're a big fan of eating kids for free?
Yeah, I mean,
I
if I'm
heard.
gonna eat kids, don't fucking charge me for it.
Exactly.
As long as they're free, I will have
Yeah.
one.
I'm sure that would be a dilemma for Arthur as well. They're like, look,
Oh, yeah.
kids are buy one get one free, dude.
Ooh,
I'll pass. This is Arthur.
put his name on it, stamped it.
Gotta
All right,
protect
well,
our reputation.
we'll start a pack. We'll start a fucking political action committee to get rid of kids eat free.
Yeah, that's our only stance.
What would you call it?
Kids charge the kids.
Kids don't need free.
Charge the kids pack. Charge the kids.
Don't charge the
super
parents. Have the kids work it off.
Charge
full
the
price
kids.
pack.
Yeah.
Kids work for food.
Kids work for food because we're all about pulling yourself up by the bootstraps. There's no such thing as a free lunch. That's the name of the pack.
No free lunch.
Tints to fill.
What?
Tints to fill.
Tints?
Tints to fill. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Is that it?
Tints to fill.
Did you just
No,
realize
it's a thing. It's a thing.
Oh, it is. Okay. I was like, that's a really quick acronymization.
Hey, you know what?
Maybe he does that in his spare time.
Yeah, maybe he
Comes
does.
up with acronyms. Adds them to
a hobby.
acronym.com.
Acronym.com. Speaking of acronym.com, we got some life pro tips.
Oh, me again?
Yeah, you're just running the DXQ.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we're just here.
So this past week, the BTS meal from McDonald's came out, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like a 10-piece nugget with fries and a drink. Nothing special, but then they have these new sauce choices. That's what the focus is on,
Oh.
which is like such a marketing
Meanwhile, Chick-fil-A ain't got no sauces.
There
What do you
is a
mean?
sauce shortage, but
There's a sauce shortage
Temporary.
Oh, that's right.
because of the president.
I don't know about that.
That's what I hear
The president of the company, or
on the forums.
what?
Because of Biden or because of the...
Because of Biden, there's a sauce shortage.
Are you talking about Beijing Biden?
Beijing.
Beijing?
Yeah, it's a hard J.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, man. I'm just
I
trying
don't want
to
you
learn.
soft J-ing these Chinese people and then having them think you're an idiot.
Beijing.
You're on the show now. You represent something.
I don't even want to go down that road.
Okay.
Probably gonna chop that out.
All right. Yeah, I know.
So the BTS meal just seems like a ploy, and with the McDonald's app, you have the deals that you can subscribe to, or just use up, right? And they always give away fries, right? So price wise, the BTS meal, depending on location, like I don't know why I found one location that had it for like $5.29, which seems like a reasonable price, almost cheap, right?
Yeah.
I mean, for like a meal. But then most other places had it for $6.99.
Oh.
Now for $6.99, or actually $6.29.
$5.29 must have been in Koreatown.
Oh, you think so? Like they
Maybe.
would sell a lot more? Now
I
that
mean,
I
you
kind of think of the area, it's like, yeah, there's
You think they would charge more, though?
I bet they get a lot more business just because, like, it's
Yeah, well,
their
then why
marketing.
change the price?
To have them come back more often? That's what I think. Like, maybe they'll have it, like, as many times as they can.
Maybe it was a mistake.
Maybe it was a mistake.
Maybe they put the wrong little numbers on there.
I thought about that, but I didn't want to think that was maybe the truth.
He wants to hear a more
like that you're in
nefarious
denial.
version. He wants to know that.
I don't like to
there's
think my McDonald's employees are fallible. It really saddens me.
the
should
app
be perfect.
itself.
Oh, it's on the app.
Yeah.
So, okay. So is that how you save 70 cents by driving to a different part of town?
Oh, no, I didn't do that. I didn't get the BTS meal. I just played it to where I'm like, they give away fries for free on the app, right? There's
Yeah.
a deal. It's like you buy anything, here's some free large fries. Large fries.
Large bitches.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because if we talk about the BTS meal large, that's almost $8. That's
$8?
like
Yeah.
$7.99. Yes, for 10
Even in
nuggets,
Koreatown?
2 sauces, a drink, and
Nah,
a
it might
fry.
be $7.29 in Koreatown.
Also,
probably.
hey, you got to mind the sauce policy at McDonald's. They got a gosh dang sauce policy over there.
Some of them charge. Like if you want the sauce, it's going to cost you.
You want
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
You're going to have to pay the boss.
policy is you get 2 sauces. If you need more, fuck you.
Yeah.
Or you can pay for them.
That's true. But that's fuck you.
Some places won't even give them to you.
Do kids get free sauces?
Oh, there's the real question.
You can maybe justify it over
How about
the
some for my
intercom.
kid?
Yeah. And my kid needs 3 ranches
Ooh.
Kid don't need shit.
and an extra straw for the ranch.
All right, so you get you save the 70 cents by using the app and getting the large fries.
No, just piecemealing it. Get the large fries for free, right? So we're not even going to count that, but we're completing the item in the BTS meal, right? The fries. And then
Now-
you can get a 20-piece, spicy or regular, original, for $6.29.
Damn.
If you're a hype beast,
This is a
though,
20-piece.
I mean, does this even count as being
I
a
don't
hype
need that
beast?
receipt that says BTS meal. I know what a BTS meal is. BTS nuggets are not any different than, because on the sign,
They got a little bit of Korean in them.
You think they have a whole different set of nuggets for BTS meals?
Yeah, they do. They have they put some pork belly in there, man.
Oh man.
Damn.
What do you think, Brian? As a former
I'm
McDonald's
just
employee?
remembering working there, and like it just came in a bag. It was just frozen in a bag.
They didn't
I
have
guess,
BTS back
They didn't
then.
have spicy McNuggets then.
Do they have those now?
Yes.
Oh, that's like
what I
a
had.
pretty new thing.
Spicy nugs.
Yeah, they didn't have a whole lot. This was like 2004.
Jesus.
Did you prefer the boot over the other shape of nuggets?
No, I don't like the boot because I always think about a boot.
Makes you boot?
Eating boot?
Boots
It
good.
makes me think about eating boot. Yeah.
Yeah, what are you guys talking about?
Burrito, when was the last time you were at McDonald's?
I don't know.
Whoa. Isn't that crazy, guys?
Yeah.
Why is this? Why?
He's not a McDonald's dude.
Yeah.
There was probably a decade or more in my life where I did not go to McDonald's.
Same.
Why?
I just blacklisted it because they just seemed like the unhealthiest of healthy. I'm sure like Super Size Me really influenced me on
Yeah.
like how bad that food is.
Yeah, but all fast food's bad.
And also the whole like corporate conglomeration and
Yeah.
taking over the world.
And like there are other choices. But nowadays it just feels like it's the easiest fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think I wonder if you're onto something where like most people turn their back on McDonald's in their 20s.
And then they come
and their
back.
kids, you get excited about it. And then you reach a certain age. Would
You get
you,
woke.
I mean, maybe you're harkening back to
Harken back.
your
Like
childhood
Limp
and
Bizkit.
indulge in some boot nuggets.
Some boot scooting nuggets.
Other than Burrito, have you ever met anyone that wasn't into McDonald's?
I know a lot of people. There's a lot of people that fucking claim they hate McDonald's, but they're liars.
You
Yeah.
see them with a McFlurry or something?
No, but you wave a double cheeseburger in their face and
Don't
then
eat
they're
it.
not going to eat it?
Yeah.
You make a
A
fresh one?
freshie? Ooh.
You drop some fresh fries and put a
Ooh.
lot of salt on them.
Ooh.
You
Best
get
fries ever?
you get a damn Diet Coke straight from the fountain. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I was always
Fuck you,
I remember
Burrito.
really liking the McGriddles.
I
I was just
love
thinking about
McGriddles.
McGriddles. That
I
is
had
the
to
crack
stop.
of McDonald's.
I had to stop them shits.
Yeah.
That's the one with the syrup in the bread, right?
Yeah, it's like pancake
Yeah.
buns.
I mean, it's just fucking
That's fucked up.
brilliant. It's brilliant. It's weaponized diabetes, dude.
So good though.
So good.
I
can't
feel
deny
like I
that.
had one not too long ago. I mean, within the last like 5 years or so, most likely.
Are you trying to claim your innocence here about this anti-McDonald's stance you were taking? But then you're like, about 5 years ago, I had a McFlurry.
Yeah, I feel like I had it, within my adult life, like a McGriddle after, a long time. And I feel like it hurt my teeth. Like it was,
As
was
you were
really
biting
sweet.
in,
yeah, I was just like, it's real sweet, but it is really good.
all right, cool, man.
All right, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
You see that tumbleweed?
Yeah. Thanks for the tips, Arthur, on the McDonald's app. I hope the check's in the mail.
Not sponsored by McDonald's.
Unfortunately. If you could get sponsored by one fast food chain, it had to be McDonald's, right?
Would I have choices?
Yeah. What, you want Arby's?
Nah, not Arby's. I'd go with Taco Bell. I feel like they would represent us really well.
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to up our level. We go McDonald's. McDonald's has all the cool celebrities. They got BTS,
Oh, are you talking about the Gemini Jackson meal?
the Gemini Jackson
Did
collection.
you ever define that though?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was a McDouble, spicy McChicken, large fries, and a large unsweet tea.
All right. Any kind of special sauce going on here? Like,
No, see, I don't deal
it's
with
just
bullshit,
items?
man. Yeah.
I find it annoying that they have these special, and I am talking shit, Gemini. I'm sorry,
You're about
but
to get hit.
these meals that are just like not that special. It's
Right.
just is it a bit? Are they doing a bit?
They're
where it's
doing
like,
a bit.
Oh, here's a normal ass meal, and we're just putting sponsorship on it.
Yeah, they're doing a bit, but the thing is, it fucking works.
it's an advertising
It does.
campaign. So
Yeah.
basically, what they're saying is, if you were to go to McDonald's and order something, and you're like the celebrity, like everybody looks up to you, what would you order? It's like, hey, let's just feature that as like a meal, so you're gonna get that fan base to come at McDonald's and eat it, regardless of what it is.
You're right, dude.
Hey, Art,
You're
you
right.
want any Jimmy
I don't like
John's?
it, but you're right.
Do I want any Jimmy John's?
Yeah.
No, not like in real life.
Yeah.
No, I'm okay.
You sure? Because it's coming.
Really?
Yeah.
You already ordered?
No. That's why I'm asking you.
Oh,
That was
when I hear
confusing. I'm
Jimmy
like,
John's-
do you want it? Well,
want that
you're getting it
Vito, right?
anyways.
nah. I'm all about the Billy Club.
Billy Club, okay. Billy Club. Sorry,
Who
guys.
owns Jimmy John's now? Now that we're talking fast food,
I think
did
it's
someone
still
just buy
Jimmy
it?
Johnson.
Is
It's
it
the same
Jimmy or
guy.
John?
Which
Jimmy John
one?
is
dude?
a
Jimmy
Jimmy John.
Johnson. Jimothy
Jimmy Johnson
Johnson.
Boulevard.
Coach. His full name is Jimothy Johnson.
Oh, this reminds me. So I was leaving 7-Eleven with our Red Bulls, and there was this girl. On Brian's scale, she'd probably be like a 7, but like on my scale, I'd probably say like 6, 6.5.
Whoa. Brian Gray's on a curve because he's desperate.
No, but this is all for Brian. Like on her shirt, on the back of her shirt, it said coach. And the first thing that came to my mind was like, so if she was Brian's coach, what would he want to learn from her?
Yeah, well, what would I?
Proper squat for him?
What were you weren't thinking of, you didn't come
No,
up with an
Brian.
answer?
It was just going to be a question for you.
Yeah, there's your question, Brian.
I
A
don't
girl
know.
who's a 7.
On the Brian scale.
A 7.
I don't know, maybe like how to love again? I'm not really sure exactly.
I
Man,
mean,
you
yeah.
get deep, bro.
Well, he's not wrong because if she was a 10, you'd probably want to learn
love
some other
Coach.
things. But
Oh,
you know.
I see where you're going.
If she was a 10, I'd what?
probably want to learn
You have a different
things.
idea.
Learn how to fuck again.
Yeah.
Or for the
Okay.
first time.
Yeah, for the first time. But now, since she's a 7, you're like, I want to know what love is.
Yeah, dude, you do want to marry. You want to marry a 7.
I want you to know.
You want a 7 to be the mother of your kids.
Hey, do you want any changes or additions to your Billy Club, or how it is?
No mayo, add brown mustard. Just no mayo.
This is the ordering on the show segment. This is
Hey,
a
if you
great
cut
for
this, dude, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
No mayo, add mustard.
It's too involved with what we're talking about right now.
Add
So
That's right,
mustard.
it's
yeah.
going to be a bitch to cut.
Add mustard.
Deli mustard.
Deli mustard.
Not yellow mustard, but yellow mustard's fine.
Okay.
I feel like this is like a sandwich coach right now.
Oh.
Sandwich coach.
What would you
Is that
have
a
on your... What Jimmy John's would you order, Brian?
Some Italian shit.
Yeah, me
Vito.
too. The
Cold
Vito.
cuts.
The Amerigo Vespucci.
The Amerigo Vespucci. Oh, wait. No.
I
Yeah.
need the Chris Columbus. I want the
Jesus.
Chris Columbus.
Oh.
That's the cousin's name is Chris Columbus. Chris Columbus is his name.
That's true.
Dude, that's so
And
good.
for the audience, we're talking about
Are you talking
Eric
about the guy from Harry
America.
Potter?
Eric America's cousin is named Chris Columbus.
that's right. We're trying to remember what his name was, and it's Chris Columbus.
Chris Columbus.
That's
Forgot
the guy
about
from
that.
Harry Potter, right? He's like the director.
Yeah, he did. He directed some
I don't
John
think-
Hughes movies.
I don't think Eric America's cousin directed Harry Potter.
No, this is a different Chris Columbus. There's at least
No
three. There's a
relation.
film director, his cousin, and my hero.
There'd be probably quite a few
There
Chris Columbus
goes-
people
Yeah.
named Chris Columbus that
For
pop
sure.
up on a Facebook search.
But Eric
It
America's
used to be.
cousin
It
is
used
the
to be a
second
good
most.
name to have. You can't. You don't like. You know.
Like because of
You
Harry
can't be proud
Potter?
of it anymore.
Because of Harry Potter.
Yeah, because of Harry Potter. It besmirched his name.
Speaking of besmirched, I hear Burrito.
I'm in a new studio.
You're in a brand new studio. It looks great, man. Did you change the light bulbs in there? No, he changed the
No.
whole fucking place. Tell us about it, buddy.
Yeah.
You had to. Your light bulbs
I
went out. And you
finally
decided to
moved.
change the whole thing around the light bulb.
Yeah, I did. I held the light bulb and like screwed the whole house.
That's fun.
It's nice. I'm digging it. It's a lot bigger.
That's what she
But-
said.
What's that?
That's what she said.
Woo-wee. Have there been any snafus in the moving process? Anything that irked you?
I'm a lot older than I was when I moved
So you're
the last
sore
time.
as hell.
You're a creaky ass man.
So this was kind of painful. I was taking Tylenol every night
Oh, wow.
after moving.
Were you
Baby
stretching? I
Motrins.
always forget to stretch.
He was doing baby Motrin straight to the dome.
Yeah.
Pump up your testosterone level with an extra jack.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, actually, I heard that if you don't jack, you pump up your testosterone like
No.
after a week.
Like Raging
I heard that
Bull.
on
You
a
can
podcast.
spike it. You can spike it 45 minutes after your jack. That's
There's
when
a spike?
your testosterone is the highest.
Because it's trying to replenish.
Yeah, because you just came out all your testosterone. The testosterone just leaked out of the front of your dick.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. That's not what testosterone is. But we all think
Testosterone is
it.
actually
We all thinking it, aren't we? Like we all
I feel
think
like
it.
I feel like you're about to go on a no fap rant right now, aren't you?
Who?
You're about to.
I would never advocate no fap. What the hell, man? That seems dangerous. That's how you create fucking terrorists, man. That's how you create terrorists. No jacks. It's 100% true. It doesn't matter where they're coming from. It's because they don't jack.
Yeah,
probably some truth to that.
It's 100%.
Yeah, just think if school shooters just rubbed one out right before they.
Yeah,
right. You get all the guns together, you put them in your bags, and then right before you walk out, you got to go. Okay, we'll just see, just to make sure.
PNC, man.
This is
PNC.
Yeah.
PNC.
PNC, baby.
Great example, guys.
100% PNC.
That's how you educate the public.
Yeah.
And of course, some of these little kids are just psychos, and they'll just jack off and
while they're doing the school shooting.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not going to affect it either way.
I mean, but there would be less.
No.
There'd be less school shootings, but the ones that happen would be way weirder. He's just jacking and shooting.
Yeah.
Probably got to cut that too.
That was a pretty deep dive right there.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, Burrito, you got any tips for Brian on apartment hunting?
That apartment just fell in his lap. Brian's on a different kind
Hey,
of
Brian, why don't you just stay where you are for 8 years and then maybe an apartment will fall in your lap?
Yeah, maybe someone you know will buy a house and you'll get their leftovers.
Trickle down, baby.
Trickle down.
Wait for that trickle down.
Okay.
Was the move friction free? Any hassles? Did you rent a moving truck or just put all your shit in your truck?
Nah, my truck, my dad's truck, and just move stuff back and forth. Took 2 weekends, and I during the week I was moving stuff too after work. So
did you downsize a lot of your shit?
No, I didn't have time to go through anything.
Damn.
Gemini
It happened so fast.
It
you see Gemini kicking his head? He just SMDH'd.
SMDH, man. SMDH.
He just asked his DH.
Yeah.
As I unpack, that's my plan.
Okay.
Is to get rid of stuff. Yeah.
I decided that I'm going to have a good looking apartment. I'm gonna for the first time in my life. I'm gonna have I'm gonna decorate. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at apartments online.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna find one that I like and just copy it.
Because you have no personal sense of style.
Well, I don't want to spend the time to do it, but I want to have a good looking apartment.
Right.
So that's why places like Rooms
why
to
don't you
Go
just get a
about.
furnished one?
I don't know if not every place has that, right?
Yeah, but I'm sure places do.
It seems like it'd have a
And they
heavy
clean
upcharge.
the cum.
I feel like there'd be a heavy
They
upcharge.
clean the cum. Well, it's probably $50 to $100 a month more, right, to have furniture. But
I feel like
it's
it'd be more than that, maybe.
No, man, because they're
I
subsidizing.
don't know if that'd be worth it. I don't think I'm going to spend that much money on this stuff. I might end up dropping a lot of money on it.
Are you going to spend less than $600?
No.
There's your answer.
Yeah, but no, you're saying if it's at least $100 a month, my
it's
lease is
50.
13 months, so that's $1,300. I think I'm going to spend less than $1,300.
Yeah, and now you get to keep that shit and find a place to put it when you move.
And
Into the
yes.
next apartment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Having stuff is a pain in the ass.
It is. I for the past, I would say my whole life, I've never had anything that I couldn't fit into my car. So
I feel like
it's
we're
been
back
nice.
on the couch, Brian.
What's up?
I feel like we're back on the couch.
I know this whole time. Wait, it was the dad. It was my dad. That was teach me how to love again. And then now
you have a fear of permanence.
Yeah. Wow. That what I was gonna say it's a good thing because I'm not clinging to stuff, but you're putting a darker light on it.
Yeah.
I'm making your future brighter.
I'm shedding the black light on it, and man, this shit is glowing.
A lot of evidence here.
Yeah, my whole damn life is covered in cum, dude.
Every inch of it.
No doubt.
Every inch of my damn life is covered in cum.
We can really get into that one.
For sure.
Yeah, you know what's sad, dude? It's not all my cum.
Why is that sad? Just have some, high level hope with
That's
my friends.
XP, man. That's XP.
What's XP?
Experience points, baby. Speaking of experience points, how is your leveling up going, Brian?
Are you talking about Tinder?
No, we're talking about your apartment hunt first.
Apartment hunting.
Yeah,
I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, I signed the lease and I move in a month and a half.
Are you ready for the move?
Yeah,
Excited?
I'm gonna miss my parents. I've been spending the last year watching Wheel of Fortune with my mom,
and it is chill as fuck.
It's chill as fuck, dude. She cooked meatloaf earlier.
She boils hot dogs, cooks meatloaf.
Dude, we had hot dogs yesterday,
and they were boiled.
She cooked them on the grill of the stove. Not on a grill, which would be good. It was on a grate on the stove.
Right. But better than boiled.
Better than boiled. So
Burrito, do you like boiled hot dogs?
I do not.
Thank you.
What is this, amateur hour?
Is that the origin of hot dog flavored water?
It's like New York vendors. And also dick taste.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, hot dog flavored water.
With the vendor, what do you mean? What did they used to do something with the hot dog?
No, the vendors just have carts full of hot dogs in boiling water.
They keep it warm by keeping them in the water.
The hot dog water.
Yeah, it's hot dog flavored water.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Educate.
And the chocolate starfish.
Yeah, chocolate starfish. I don't get that one.
It's a butthole.
Oh. That's my deadpan comedy.
So it's just like a shitty asshole. Like, because, I mean, it would just be a starfish, but then it has shit on it, is what they're saying?
Yeah.
Let me just clarify this.
Or that's where the chocolate comes from?
Milk lemonade.
It's poop on the butthole.
A little rosebud. A little rosebud. You're going to have to squeeze a tube of shit out of your dick hole. Pois coitus.
That sounds terrible.
Sounds like an infection.
Speaking
of infections, Brian, tell us about your latest foray into
My latest
Tinder.
foray into dating is okay. Well, I swiped right on this girl,
and she
the other day
subsequently swiped right on you as well.
She did, and I remember her when I was swiping. I was like, "This is interesting," and then we matched. But it was interesting because on her profile it said "gay as hell."
Oh,
and I was like, "We'll just see what this is about. Why would she be?"
Yeah,
but like my fantasy is like, oh, maybe she's mostly gay, but like she's really interested in a guy.
She's fishing for a third.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, something like that. Which is
the
nice,
real ass fantasy, isn't it?
Yeah. So, anyways, we matched and like we're getting along, and she's like, you're really cute, but you'd be a lot cuter if you bought my videos for $40.
Oh, damn, dude, was she rolling you the whole time?
Played.
What is this, amateur hour?
Well, no, I don't know. I mean, no. Well, she wasn't like. Okay. The reason I say that is she wasn't pretending like she liked me.
Oh, okay.
She was like, I mean,
maybe you're sure about that.
It sounds like bot.
No, like she wasn't. You saying she wasn't pretending to acting like she liked you.
She was kind of flirting. Yeah.
Yeah. But was it to grease you for these $40 videos?
Yeah, she was trying to. You're right. She was trying to grease me, but
is this what you call a grift?
So she was like, and then she was like, "I'm trying to go to the fair tonight." So
the Idaho State Fair? No, that's a fucking. That's a COVID super spreader. That's a COVID super spreader event. Stay home. I'm not buying your $40 video. Stay home. Doing you a favor.
Yeah. So I haven't come across this, but I guess it makes sense. I mean, if you're a lesbian, I'm interested. If she wanted to send me the videos, I would, but I'm not paying $40 to watch a stranger have sex with a woman. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why you would want to buy nudes from someone you just met.
You specifically wouldn't, but there's a bunch of people that would.
It's what's crazy to me. It's like if I want to see a stranger naked, I'll watch porn.
Well, this is a stranger you're actively engaging with. So it's like, imagine if like Riley Reid texted you.
I mean, that's different. I know who she is. I don't know. I don't find it interesting. I'm like, you can send me your naked pictures, but I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to pay for it.
Right. Some dudes just like paying for stuff, man. I don't get it either.
There's so many free tits online.
I agree, but there's like a fetish.
Yeah.
Where they just like give money and presents.
Yeah, the sugar daddy thing.
Yeah, but it's not like.
Yeah, there's another
worship one.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like worship.
I just don't know what it's called. Yeah.
It's not bullshit. It's not quite sugar daddy because they'll do it just to do it. They're not
They're
trying
called
to fuck.
simps.
Oh Jesus.
Simps, cucks.
Yeah. Hey, what's simp mean?
Simpleton?
No.
Oh, is it an acronym?
Yeah.
Sad, idiot motherfucker with a PH.
That's a deep one.
That's a good one. It stands for, oh man.
You should have came with the answer already, man.
Yeah, I only know the last two letters.
What's the
What are the last two? And we can.
Mediocre pussy.
Oh.
Searching.
No, it's like
Stan.
something
No.
like that, but not
J
quite.
Mark.
Yeah, J Mark. What's simp mean? We should just have Alexa as another one here, and we just ask her questions, and she just goes and like gets the answer for us.
That sounds
Why
like
not?
because she's not that trained.
Yeah, she probably wouldn't be able to tell us what simp means.
What does simp stand for?
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Here's some answers," and you're like,
No.
and you got to read them like you're cool. It's like, "Hey, we got results."
Oh, he found it. Burrito Research
Better than
Department.
Alexa.
Better than Alexa.
J Mark texted me.
Okay.
Wow, he's quick.
Wow.
Oh, you got some good service over there.
Ooh, yeah, I got fiber.
Oh,
Ooh.
baby.
I knew there was something different
Yeah,
about you.
it's like there hasn't been any Quantimino at all.
The mid-air collisions
I
haven't
got
been
my.
happening so often.
I got my. I don't even know what they set me up with. I feel like maybe
300
it's like
maybe.
the 1,000 or whatever. it
Jesus
is.
Christ.
Maybe they gave
Yeah.
him that as like an incentive, and then
Yeah.
they'll bring him down to 300 after a year.
Make him feel
Yeah.
the pain. All right, what is it?
I don't think there will be any.
So, somebody idolizes mediocre pussy.
Oh,
I don't know
Also,
about
there's
somebody.
another one is sucker
There it is.
idolizing mediocre pussy,
That's
which
what
I
I've
think
heard. That's what I've
illustrates
heard.
it a lot more.
Yeah, because they're suckers.
yeah.
Idolizing
Yeah.
mediocre pussy.
I will say I did think about sending her $40 to what, because she was talking about,
She's
performing
describing it to
oral
you.
sex on a woman, and it did interest me.
See, I mean,
it
there's
was
that,
nice.
It's the level of like connection too. Like that's what
I want to feel connected. If it's not me watching porn, I want to feel connected to someone before.
watching them eat box.
No, paying for them. Like
Oh,
I want
right.
it to feel like
You wanted
if
a
you just want to
teaser.
send it to me, I'll watch it. But if I'm going to pay for it, like if I know someone in real life and I find out they have an OnlyFans, I'm totally into that.
Yeah.
I want to know. I want to have some sort of connection.
You
and-
want like that voyeurism. You don't care about
Yes.
voyeurism on a stranger because you do that
Who
all the
cares?
time anyway.
right?
They call that
exactly.
the high school teacher mentality.
Jesus, no, they
Yes,
don't.
absolutely, dude. That's why I was pissed before.
I made that up.
Absolutely.
Okay, so if she kept greasing you and sent you a 30-second teaser clip, and then
No,
it was
because then
like,
I'd already have it.
no, but
That's
then
all you
she's
need?
like, there's
30
more.
seconds?
There's more on my video pack.
Maybe, but I also think that I would just be like, "Thank you for the clip," and then that'd be that. I don't think I would.
Next.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's Brian. Next.
Here's the thing, though, dude. If she played the long game, at least for maybe a couple days, if she pretended like she wasn't selling videos, and I got to know her a little bit, and she like kind of teased me, there's a possibility that I would.
I think you should.
$40 is a little steep, though.
Yeah, I agree, but I think you should leave a feedback form on her Tinder.
Just like for her.
Yeah, your hustle,
Yeah.
her side hustle,
Your hustle
because she's
feedback.
not going to get you again, right?
Also, after I said, I don't think I'm gonna do that, she said, "Damn it!" Like, so she was like
Yeah,
a little desperate,
Yeah,
and she said, "I'm going to the fair tonight." It's like
she's
she was
going to
like
the fair,
pressuring
dude.
me. Bad sales technique.
Yeah, I mean, who gives a shit about the fair, lady?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Like, I wanted to buy
Does
this
she need
glass
funnel cake
dildo.
money?
I wanted to buy this glass
She
dildo.
wanted funnel. She's like, watch me eat another girl's pussy so I could get funnel cake money.
Well, somebody will pay to watch her eat funnel cake.
What's that called?
Funnel caking?
Oh no, the
When you eat a lot of money? Fuck. Anyway,
Money
sorry.
Or cake?
no, like you just like feeding a chick, making her big.
Feeding a chick, or you watch a video of someone just stuffing their face. Mm-hmm. Anyways,
Mukbang?
that's another fetish. Yeah, mukbang.
No, but like are you just talking
Feeders
about
is another thing. No, I was thinking of
feeders?
mukbang.
Yeah, I was thinking feeders.
I
Yeah,
haven't heard of that.
Yeah,
feeders are fucking sick, dude. That's the sickest shit
it's
I've
a
ever
lot,
heard, dude. It's
dude.
worse
It's
than
a lot.
That only
It's
lasted
assisted
hours on your
suicide.
search?
What's
Yeah.
that?
That only lasted hours on your search?
Yeah, dude. I'm
Maybe
I'm
10
only
minutes.
It didn't have the permanence of lactation.
Milk. That one was a whole
Actually,
week.
dude, just hey, full disclosure, I haven't watched the milking porn since that one wild
we were
week.
talking about that. You calloused your dick to it.
I should revisit it, dude. I think I still got that love inside.
Yeah, for sure.
It.
And
there's so much more new content.
And now you'll have like
many
nostalgia.
years have gone by.
Nostalgia will be built up into it.
You can
and then
bring
you'll
up the classics and then bring up the new.
You'll stumble back on the classics. You're like, fuck, I remember this one.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost got into pee the other day.
Got into what?
Got into pee.
I almost got into piss. I didn't mind. It was like
pee.
Yeah, it happened to be. It was like in a compilation, which is wild, dude. Like, why would you just bring that upon someone in a compilation?
You're trying to push an agenda, dude.
Yes, dude. No one. If I wanted to see this, I would have typed in "girl pisses on another girl." So so they try to shove it down my throat, but I didn't mind it. This one, for some reason,
I'm not into it, man.
I'm not into it,
like
but I didn't hate
hassle. Do you know what I mean? It just seems like a hassle. And things that seem like a hassle, I'm not really into.
This has been told.
Huh?
This has been told, Gemini Jackson.
Yeah.
Well, it's a common knowledge that Gemini's not into a hassle.
Yeah, anything that hassles
anything
him,
that's a hassle, I'm not into it.
Yeah.
I've said this before.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You're not wrong. I mean, hassles aren't good. I mean, no one likes a hassle.
Nobody likes a hassle.
No one likes a casserole.
Or a piss video in the middle of what kind of compilation?
Yeah, what kind of compilation was it? Was it just a generic porn compilation? Because I feel like if it was, that's
on you. What was your key word here, buddy?
I think it was facials.
You know what? They might have put that in one of my
and it was a
one of my step sibling compilations. They thought, wait, you're a freak for that. You might be a freak for this.
It's like, oh, you like watching family members fuck? Well, you probably like watching people piss on each other.
It's
a logical step in conclusion.
It makes sense.
It makes
in a
sense,
weird way.
Yeah.
I mean, it means I'm a degenerate. What's that?
Penis milk.
Penis milk.
I would like to see milk from the penis.
That's like a dude discovering jizz for the first time.
I just start watching men jerk off because I'm into milk porn.
Yeah. Wow, it's just really running out of there.
That idea,
is that
dude.
milk too?
And then someone walks in, they're like, dude, what do you watch? I'm like, sorry, it's not this. It's I like milk.
Yeah, I'm into milk, dude. Milk lemonade.
And step siblings.
Oh, God.
And that was double X Quantimino.
Julio Tejas, financial advisors. When you gotta move some weight, why wait? Julio will help you diversify your holdings. Flat rate, always great. Julio gets it done. Call Julio Tejas today, or regret it tomorrow. Julio Tejas.
And this is the news.
Yeah.
Top of the hour, we got.
Man who can't remember Bitcoin password says he's made peace with $220 million loss. Bullshit.
He's made peace because tomorrow he's eating some fucking bullets, baby.
Yeah, I made peace with my life that's about to end. Stephen Thomas holds an estimated $220 worth of Bitcoin in one digital wallet, but can't remember the password. He was gifted the 7,002 Bitcoins in 2011, but lost the password the same year.
He immediately lost the password.
Can you imagine the kind of zen? I mean, it's impossible that he would make peace with. I mean, maybe he doesn't think about it as much, but I think every now and then, like maybe like once every few months, he's got to think about it and be like, "Fuck."
He's definitely gonna harken back subconsciously.
He's gonna harken back, dude.
There's no way you're not.
Crazy, dude.
There's no way you're not, because it's only gonna go up. You know what I mean? And it'll always be untouchable. It'll always be out of your grasp.
So close.
Out of your grasp.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It upsets me to just think about it.
Yeah, and that's not even you.
It's not even me. So just think about this fucking asshole.
Right.
Anyways.
School decides to cover girls' chests by altering yearbook photos. St. Johns County students, parents, angry.
Which parents?
The parents of the boys.
The pervert parents?
Pervert parents. No, the parents of the kids.
Yeah, I know. These fucking, I mean, don't get me
a
started.
9th grade student was wearing an outfit and that the school told her met the dress code requirements, yet the school decided to edit the photo. Did you guys see any of these Photoshop jobs?
She had their titties out.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, but there was
like freshman college
there
Photoshop.
was some gold in there.
Like
The plaid
test out
shirt lady.
The clone tool.
Oh, I didn't see the other ones.
Oh yeah, scroll
Oh
down,
yeah,
baby.
there's a lot.
There is a
the plaid shirt is probably the best.
photoshopping.
Does that have just like blocks of color covering?
They just
Oh yeah,
pulled
that
a
is
block.
bad.
They just pulled a block of her shirt, rotated, and put it over her cleavage. Oh no! Yeah, man.
Yeah, they didn't even try to blend it.
They
dude.
didn't even try.
Yeah. Oh, but I heard the reason why was because of short staffing. we don't know anyone that can use Photoshop.
No, they were short staffed, so they had to edit the cleavage out.
No, they wanted to edit the cleavage out, but they didn't have any skill to like do it.
Oh,
But they just blamed it on short staffing.
well, they could
why would
just
they
Like a
need
student
to?
that would volunteer to do this.
no narc will do that.
I would refuse to do that.
I'd be like,
Dude,
Are
I
you-
bought
yeah, are
I
you
bought
calling me
this yearbook.
anti-titties? I
bought
ain't
this
anti-titties.
yearbook for a fucking reason, okay?
so that I could, when I'm 40, I can look back on it and jerk off.
I feel like it was probably someone like down the road that just had a problem with it and then tried to do it themselves.
The principal will just shaking his fist, yelling, "Too many titties."
Dude, this story pissed me off. Can you imagine that this story would piss me off? The reason it did is because it reminded me of some this girl who was just like that I knew that wanted. She was like complaining one day about how just about dress codes in general at school. She was like, I don't think any school should have a dress code for women because that is men controlling girls' bodies. I'm like, they can just be naked. I mean, there's got to be some
Bare minimum
rule.
standard.
But I think that goes for both men and women dress codes.
Absolutely. If my dick was out, dude, that would be a distraction for the class.
To whom?
Because people would be like, "That's one tiny ass dick."
Is that even a dick?
They'd be like, "Man, does Brian have a vagina?"
Dude, is Brian just like showing us his pubes or what? There are so many pubes. There are so many pubes.
Does he just have pubes and then balls hanging down? Because I don't see a
Human
dick.
balls. But there's just so many. It's like his beard.
Bearded Brian in 9th grade.
Speaking of cucks, this was I think it was like a editorial or something, but the
Yeah, this
headline-
was definitely a fucking opinion piece.
Yeah, it goes, or it was a kind of Dear Abby kind of article, column, whatever you call it, advice.
Yeah.
But the headline went, my wife has 125 lipsticks. Her $11,000 in cosmetics bill is our household's largest expense, exceeding vehicles and housing. So she accrued this credit card bill amounting to that much because she was spending like $100 a day on cosmetics. And she only made like 15% of the household income. So she was like spending beyond her means and also...
Well, you're married. It's our
things.
means.
How ugly
You're
is
married,
this
it's
one?
our
How
means.
ugly
They didn't
is she?
show a
And is
fucking
picture.
11,000 even making a dent?
That's crazy though, but it's so easy to do that. That's the way I was looking at it. Is,
What's that?
Just blow $100 a day because
Yeah.
you know you have a shitty job and your husband takes care of you, kind of thing. And
You
here's
hate
allowance.
you hate a lot of things, and
And
you're
you have
just
this. You're enabled, so you're like,
Yeah,
here's a
you're
credit
enabled.
card that has like $20,000 limit. You could just
push
stack
it to
on
the limit.
Yeah,
Here's a quote. She spends 100% of her free time watching teenagers with $100,000 cosmetic collections play with makeup on YouTube. That's the problem. I mean, I know I've made fun of women getting older, but I mean, I've since thought about it and I feel bad for them. But what they got to do is stop comparing themselves to teenagers. That's the problem. That's what this woman's doing right here.
thanks, Dr.
Look
Brian.
at Brian fucking.
I'm growing.
So
Brian
it's kinda
Common
fun,
Sense
though,
McFly. What? What's fun?
right?
To compare yourself to teenagers?
No, makeup stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fun.
That's an addiction.
Like it totally is. Like because you guys know that Miss Lumpia works at Sephora.
Oh yeah.
True.
Yeah. So I've
You're an
actually
old
seen
man.
She gets
quite
a
a lot of quite a lot of
But can you agree with me
teenagers
with the
doing.
price tag of these items? Like they are not cheap things.
They're not.
No,
cheap.
And
no,
that's why I'm
they're
saying it's easy
expensive.
to spend $100 a day. Like she was like,
It's
kind
super
of
easy.
like a bad habit, but on that same note, it's an expensive habit.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting at with this dude that can't put his woman in check.
Jesus.
Sorry.
No. I mean, even if it was if it was a man buying something for $11,000, that was fucking stupid.
Anybody that was bringing in 15% of the household income and then spend it beyond their means.
You think a woman would put up with that shit? Like a guy that's like barely works and he's just spending all his money?
There's women that put up with that shit because he got
that dick.
Yeah, he's treating her right.
And he bought $11,000 in workout gear.
That's what you call a sugar mama.
And he's lifting fucking weights with his dick.
Yeah, he's got abs, dude,
and a dick.
And she's like 20 years older than him,
at least.
Yeah, you're right.
That exists.
You gotta divorce this woman.
Yeah, I mean, but like this dude's like at the point of writing a letter about the situation. Like it was a really well written letter, but it's like, dude,
but why even write that letter? Just talk to your wife.
I'm saying. It's like,
if you
talk to your wife.
If you have to write this letter, then you're
already gone. I just noticed this, but Burrito's framing on my screen is very like Wes Anderson. You know,
like,
it's super symmetrical, and it's like level.
I was feeling like The Shining, the hallway.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, well Kubrick is very symmetrical as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of symmetrical,
is just shaking his head. Yes, wildly. Yes.
Walkers stumble across a ton of cocaine worth 80 million pounds on Sussex Beach. This
British people spell ton TONNE.
I believe so.
I think so. And I think that's metric ton?
It's different. Yeah.
Oh, it's a different. Okay.
Yeah. It's a ton. It's 2 kilos, 2,000 pounds or something. Wait.
Okay.
I'm
sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah.
Do you know what you were going to say?
I was going to say, this is the age-old Slam City question.
Well, okay, what
would you do if you're in this situation?
You walk across a whole bucket of drugs.
Yeah, you don't turn it into the fucking cops.
If it's worth $80 million, it's now worth $79.5 million. Am I incorrect?
That's you are correct. What you should do.
No, I know. It's worth...
$10,000, $100,000 less. They're not going to know.
Yeah, this is the whole Goodwill story.
This is Goodwill all over again.
$80,000
you just walked across $80 million worth of cash on the beach. Right?
You turn in $5 million worth of coke is a lot of coke. You turn the $5 million in, and then you keep the other.
Jesus,
I'd probably go the other way around.
Yeah, I was gonna go that way
because now
I'm saying $5 million is already a large amount. They're not going to say where's the other 75.
I think getting rid of $75 million worth of cocaine is going to be way harder than getting rid of.
No, but you could sell it at a discount to someone. You don't have to ask 75. You could say, "Hey."
Sounds like you're getting yourself in a lot of trouble too.
I don't want to sell it to one dude. I don't want to sell it to one dude.
Let's go back to this hassle
for $20 million because he knows I sold it to him.
Yeah, but if you're saying you're going to sell it to a bunch of different people,
I'm saying I'm going to chop it up, and put it on the street. Get that street value for it.
But then a lot of people know that you sold it.
They don't know I sold it to them.
Bullshit! You didn't sell anything, man.
I didn't sell shit.
All right. You're ready to be interrogated. I can see that. You're not saying shit.
Speaking of shit, here's what the BTS McDonald's meal comes with, when you can get it. So it already came out.
You skipped me, man.
My bad.
It's fine.
I saw drugs on drugs.
You can talk about that one. I'll come back to mine.
All right.
Drugs on drugs. We
already talked about it, right?
Yeah.
During the kids eat free part?
Yeah.
Or the 70 cents part?
70 cents.
Yeah, so it's like 10 nuggets, fries, drink, sauce, sweet chili.
Save your money.
Yeah. Save it. Smart thing to do, get yourself a 20-piece nugget, the free large fries. The sauces are just sauces. You can get those with your 20-piece. Call it a day. Save yourself 70 cents.
Wait, can you? Have you tried this?
That's how I got it.
Oh my God. He hacked the system.
Revolution. There's nothing special about that.
I saw in the picture there's a Cajun sauce. Is that specifically for this?
Yes.
Doesn't really make sense to me.
Why? What does that have to do with?
You think it's gochujang?
They're cultured. When they came to America, they realized here's the sauce that Americans like called Cajun.
It's just Tony Catchers with some water in it.
You think they're eating gumbo, these kids?
They might be.
I don't know, man.
They're mukbanging some gumbo. Speaking of mukbang, drug dealer jailed after sharing a photo of cheese that included his fingerprints.
Damn, dude.
This is some enhanced bullshit.
So
you guys want to talk about the Panopticon?
Wait, what are you talking about, Brian?
Never mind. I was going to bring up something called the Panopticon, which is...
oh, no.
Never mind.
Is that an Autobot?
No.
No, I was just... It's more about, like the surveillance state.
Oh.
Just
Like
watching us at all time.
Tell us about the Panopticon.
It's the Pentagon.
I don't really remember, but it was some college shit.
Is that like
Foucault.
Echelon?
It's the Pentagon. But the Panopticon.
Yeah.
Wait, so were his fingerprints in the cheese, or was it on
No,
the
it was a
package?
picture of
He was
his
holding
holding
some
cheese,
cheese,
and
but
then
you could see his fingerprint.
they just got. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
They just looked at. Yeah, I don't
Such a
like
high-res
that.
photo.
It's like crazy, right? It's crazy, right?
Bullshit!
Yeah.
It's crazy, right? Plus, he sent this over a secure channel.
Really?
I thought
Yeah.
he posted on Instagram or something.
No,
like
man.
that.
I think,
EncroChat.
huh?
It says Stewart sent the image on EncroChat, an encrypted
Yeah.
messaging service used exclusively by criminals that was infiltrated by police in a major operation last year. Get out of there, police! It's none of your business.
The cops have been sniffing this shit for forever.
Yeah, an
You know
inside
they
guy.
got fucking. You know they got fucking
There's a
backdoors on all this
Snapchat for
shit.
criminals?
Yeah,
That's all I got from that.
What is this, amateur hour?
yeah, man. I always feel for I think it's well documented on Slam City Radio that I always feel for these criminals.
Yeah, Brian is gonna defend the criminals just until the end of time.
Yeah, I can't help it.
Would
They
Brian
really tug
help
on my
the
heartstrings.
spider monkeys?
If you came across a ton of cheese on a beach, what would the street value of said cheese be? And how much would you take?
What? I'm thinking a ton of cheese is maybe $10,000 worth, and I'm just taking
Yeah.
enough to eat.
And it's been in the damn ocean, dude.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
a
I'm not
is it-
fucking.
It's
Is
brine.
this like waxed,
This is ocean
fully
cheese,
sealed,
dude.
or is this ocean cheese? Because if this is ocean cheese, I'm gonna have to say I'm out.
It's whale dick cheese.
Whale dick cheese. It's nipple.
Oh,
It's milk.
Yeah, whale milk
Well,
cheese.
if this is whale milk cheese, then this might be worth some fucking money. You think whale titty milk's worth a lot of money? I feel like it's worth a lot of money. Because how else are you gonna get
There's
it?
a
You just
grift.
gotta be fucking stocking whales.
I
You
think
gotta follow around pregnant whales.
Or you could impregnate them yourself.
That happens across this country all the time.
since this is not a
hey-o.
visual medium, people missed out on Breedix he's doing this and saying, well.
I believe he said whale.
Well.
The universal symbol for some nefarious ass bullshit.
Clapping the hands together and
I'm
rubbing
about
them.
to eat some nipple cheese I'm not supposed to eat.
It's rare and exotic.
Speaking of nefarious things to do with animals, there was a woman who was fired from a law firm after she was seen jumping into the zoo spider monkey exhibit in Slam City, far, far west.
Wow. East,
Yeah,
west.
west.
Are spider monkeys? I watched the video and she's very brave. I'll give her that. Are these spider monkeys? Are they dangerous? Do you think they'd rip her damn head off or
I
what?
think
They
monkeys
could.
in general are pretty dangerous, man. They got a lot of strength.
I think she was pretty far from the monkeys themselves.
No,
She just
I-
crossed the line.
She got a lot
She was
closer.
like giving them food and they were like kind of
Giving
going,
them head.
Jesus, no.
what?
she gave him apparently she gave him a Cheeto.
She gave him Cheeto.
head?
Not
They
head.
gave her Cheeto.
Jesus. Is that a sexually transmitted
that would
disease?
be wild.
If they gave her
He's
Cheeto?
been scratching. It looks
There's
like,
like
a
little
flaming
kids
hot
watching.
Goodness, lady's just fucking sucking off a monkey in the
Mommy,
middle of the
what's
zoo.
that lawyer doing to the monkeys?
She's a paralegal.
Honey, she's a paralegal.
Honey, she's a paralegal.
Hey, in school, you'll end up like a paralegal.
Sucking spider monkey dick at the
Look like
Slam
flaming hot
City Zoo.
Cheetos in your mouth.
I don't think it looks like flaming hot Cheetos, dude.
I think she's cute, dude.
Oh, we got
Uh-oh.
the Brian True or False going on here.
Uh-oh. Brian says,
It's hard to get a good
Use your
look
imagination.
at her.
enhance. See if you can see her
Yeah.
fingerprints, dude.
I also kind of read a follow-up story today.
Oh, no. What happened?
So she got rehired
Oh, good.
by a rival law
Hey,
Oh, nice, dude.
that's how you
That's
really
just
do
like
it.
a lawyer.
firm, and the dude who runs the law firm
Is suing him for
used
wrongful
the
termination.
opportunity to take stabs at the other law firm.
Nice.
Of course.
Yeah.
I like it, dude.
Hey,
I don't think she
too.
should have got fired. I mean, I don't understand what it has to do with anything.
She broke
I'm
the law.
sure they were like,
She was trespassing.
yeah, you're not going to work for us because how are people going to trust us to represent them?
Yeah, but is anyone that's hiring a lawyer there really like, oh, I'm not gonna go there?
Your
because this bitch-
paralegal sucked off a spider monkey? I'm not gonna hire you. That sounds so unreasonable, guys. Of course, nobody's ever gonna say that.
Yeah, good point. When you say it like that, I keep forgetting that she sucked off a spider monkey.
What is this, amateur?
I keep forgetting that's the true story that we're not being told.
That's really what happened.
That's such a great phrase. She sucked off a spider
Did
monkey.
you hear about Elise? She sucked off a spider monkey.
Again? That's why Beethoven was so fucking heartbroken. He wrote For Elise. Why'd you suck off a spider monkey? Oh, no.
Why do you keep doing this, Elise?
Why do you keep doing this, Elise? The real lyrics of For Elise is, don't you suck that spider monkey.
Bullshit!
He's heartbroken, dude. He's not disgusted. He's not pissed off, dude. He's sad. He's so sad.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. This is like the third time. How many spider monkeys are there in Austria, yo? It seems so unreasonable. Is it the same one? Are y'all in a relationship? It's not. I feel like that's worse now.
Damn, that's fucked up.
How could she do that to him?
Besmirching.
He was deaf.
Oh yeah, he was deaf.
How could she do that?
Lego Art World map set boasts more than 11,000 pieces, the most in a set ever.
Too many pieces.
Too many pieces.
11,000.
True or false? Too many pieces.
True. I'm gonna lose at
but-
least one.
I think it was priced at like $300 or something, which seems cheap.
That does
For
seem cheap for
that many
11,000 pieces, but maybe they're all just the Lego Man head. There's just 10,000 Lego Man heads.
It kind of is like that. I mean, there's
I
nothing.
think they're a lot
all.
of the same size pieces.
It's the Lego Man head.
Yeah, it really is. Have y'all seen it? What do you think about the image?
I didn't see it.
Is it just a world
It
map and
looks
they just have like
like,
pixels?
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing there.
But is it topographical?
It,
Eh.
I
no.
don't think so.
Man, that'd be awesome if it was.
It looks like a Doppler radar image. I don't know. Anyways,
Not for $300, Brian says. No,
no,
thank
I wouldn't
you,
do
Lego.
that. In fact, there's some knockoff.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's some knockoff Back to the Future
Uh-oh.
Playmobil. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's
Yeah,
like
the
the
brand.
The
knockoff
fake
Lego.
Lego.
Yeah.
There's a couple Back to the Future sets, and it's like $30-$40, and that's too much for me. So I'm definitely not buying this fucking map.
Yeah. $300.
Yeah.
You know, Slam citizens, Burrito's always dreamed of being a Japanese delivery specialist. Despite not being Japanese and only moderately good at delivering these fucking headlines, confidently rolling up to the wrong house with the news you didn't order. This is Burrito's Nippon News. Segment within a segment. Within a segment.
That had a lot of attitude this
Yeah,
week.
everybody knows how much you love headlines with attitude.
Yeah.
That was saucy.
Yeah, so speaking of delivery specialists, I might get my chance.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah, because there is a job opportunity in Japan that asks to deliver a pork egg onigiri from Okinawa to Tokyo twice per day, which is a long fucking way.
Seems unreasonable to be doing it
Yeah.
twice a day.
How far is that?
Well, okay, well, here's the ad. It says, hello, this is a small job where you will deliver a package between Haneda Airport and Okinawa Airport. You will buy a pork egg onigiri to the right outside the arrivals gate at Okinawa, then deliver it to Haneda Airport. Of course, we will take care of the round trip plane ticket. You will deliver the
Dude,
onigiri
on the plane?
round trip twice per day. The job will take about 12 hours. Please contact concerning dates and times.
Wow.
I feel like
Yeah.
they're just doing this to do this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, to see if they can actually hire someone for this shit.
To do this?
It feels like yeah. I would hate to sit in an airplane for 12 hours.
is this Arthur's note? It says not sure if it's eccentric or money laundering scheme.
No, that's the actual.
That's in the article.
That's in the article.
Is Okinawa is that one of the ones that we blew up or
Jesus.
no? Yes.
No, we have a base there.
Oh,
we got a base there. We didn't actually try to blow it up. Hiroshima.
Okinawa is very, very far south of Japan. Like it's not really part of the main Japanese archipelago, I guess.
Ooh.
It's a full baby island, right? Like on its own, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just an idiot. I didn't know it was an archipelago. I thought it was just one big island.
There's one main big island that has pretty much everything, but then there's
It's made up of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 pretty big ones.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha. I think we got some Jimmy Johns coming in. Is that what's going on?
That's exactly what's happening. But
damn, and I think that's nice. We saw it from the beginning. We saw the ordering,
and now we're baby, it's here live.
Now we're getting an update,
in live update.
So I looked it up. It's about 2,100 kilometers. I don't know what that is in American.
2,100.
It's like 1,000 miles.
1,000 miles? Okay.
2.2 kilometers per mile.
It's 1,000 miles one way.
Yeah, 1,300 miles.
Is the trip paid for?
Yeah.
I mean, if you had nothing better to do, right? Make some money.
Yeah, and if it's a good paying job.
This is on a bullet train, right?
No, you gotta get on an airplane because it's a tiny little island in the middle of the Pacific.
I can't imagine having a job where you are on an airplane, like different airplanes in one day.
It's called a flight attendant.
Yeah, I know. But every time I guess I get used to it, but it just seems like wild to me. It's
just like an uncomfortable place to be. But they always walk around. They got like that place in the back. They can sleep, I think. They have compartments underneath.
Oh, dude. Okay.
I might be making that up.
Why are they sleeping? They're supposed to be working. They're supposed to be giving me
They take shifts.
Oh, yeah. All right.
You want some chips, Art?
I'm good.
Speaking of sketchy shit, Osaka man finds stranger eating in his kitchen at night, and the stranger dies shortly after.
Oh, what the fuck? Did the guy kill him?
You got all these morbid stories coming our way, man.
Unknown.
Wow.
There's
Unknown
some
cause
gaps
of
in
death?
the story. No cause of death yet. It says a 60-year-old man got out of bed and went to the kitchen of his house for a glass of water. He was shocked to find a man he had never met before sitting at the table eating foods.
Oh, that's creepy.
Such as a frozen pasta dinner.
You just helped yourself to my shit?
The stranger was in his late 30s.
It would be less creepy if you walked into the kitchen and he was jerking off. But to just have him there going, hello, I'm just eating food.
And he was wearing a T-shirt that was not his, like it was theirs.
His own
from
T-shirt.
the house.
He came in wearing his own T-shirt? That's crazy,
he came in and he got something out of the laundry and he put it on.
Yeah.
See, I mean, that's fucked up, dude. I mean,
and then
be
he
normal
dies.
and just jerk off.
And then he dies.
What is this?
He fucking dies.
That's the fucking worst
Did he
part.
die in the house?
He said he became erratic and behaved violently while trying to flee. The resident's younger brother, who lived next door, heard the commotion, came in and helped to restrain the intruder. And then the father, who also lives in the same house, called the police.
Did they bop him?
Bop, bop.
Maybe. It says when the officers got there.
Oh, the cops showed up?
And did the stanky leg.
That's why he's dead. The cops showed up.
It says the guy had lost consciousness. He was taken to the hospital where he died an hour later.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe a heart attack, or maybe he was, obviously
drug-related death, maybe?
Yeah, maybe drug-related. Maybe
was
just
there any
some
car bombs involved?
Psychosis. You say Irish car bombs?
Yeah, maybe.
Could be.
No, but maybe this other guy knows something about that. Takamatsu man arrested for car bombing a person whose parking method he disapproved of.
That seems excessive. Dude. That seems excessive. He full-on bombed somebody because they double parked.
Dude, I'm sorry. I mean, not
we've
cool,
all been
but
there.
Kind of
cool. We've all been there to where, it's the perfect spot and there's no other spots. And you
poetic justice
and they're just
fucking
pulled a little too far into the spot and you can't take it anymore.
But you just happen to have a car bomb in your car ready to go.
I mean, as long as
he was going to car bomb someone.
Was he trying? Was someone hurt?
No, and it's the only reason why this story is funny. So
no, it's a victimless crime. You say Victimless crime, you say? Excellent.
The blast didn't appear to be too strong and only damaged the front bumper of the vehicle, leaving the driver unharmed.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
It was a cherry bomb. This guy just threw a firework at him.
Yeah. He admitted to the charges that he had planted explosives on the victim's car overnight. He added that he was dissatisfied with the victim's way of parking.
What is this?
It seems like am I wrong about this? But it seems like Japanese or like the defendants, is that what they're called? They admit to crimes too easily. They never like.
I think it's the culture, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I wonder if it's a cultural thing to just kind of like own up to something instead of just keeping your trap shut and hiring a defense attorney like me.
Brian,
because I would tell all these clients, I'd say, shut the fuck up. You didn't bomb nobody.
That's rule number 1, isn't it?
You didn't bomb nobody. You didn't find no cocaine. You didn't do nothing, man.
You didn't sniff no shoes.
Also, stop taking pictures of damn cheese with your fingers out.
That's number 1.
You didn't take no shoes. You didn't replenish someone's shoes as an act of kindness.
I mean, I think you'd probably feed them that line.
No, that's absolute. I'm standing by that, dude. That was a good Samaritan.
Yeah, exactly.
I listened to that clip today. I know this is shot talk,
hot shit. Yeah, it's hot shit.
It's good shit.
Some of these clips are hot shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's gold in all this shit, guys.
Yeah, check out the clips.
Speaking of gold ideas right here. The dream of playing smartphone games on packed Tokyo commuter trains comes true.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to Thanko.
Thanko!
Yeah, which is a brand of, I guess, ingenious ideas. This is a wrist strap iPhone holder or phone holder. I don't know. Yeah, smartphone holder. Yeah. And so while you're holding on, like, while you're on a packed train,
ask me what time it is. The whole ass smartphone.
That's true. Yeah, it's on your wrist, and it like when you're you were gonna say when you're holding on
when you're holding on to the little
latch. No, I don't know what it's called.
I don't know what that is.
Support brace.
Yeah, it's the little ring that hangs from the ceilings of the trains.
Yeah,
this is such a it's so when you have your hand up, you can see the screen well. Yeah. And I'm just like, this is such a specific situation where you would
super specific,
but it's a very common specific situation.
How long are they on the train doing this?
30 minutes, an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad.
It could be pretty. Yeah. Okay. And if you don't get a seat, man, you're standing for a while.
Yeah.
Me and Gemini know.
Sometimes you can reserve seats, which you probably do. We found that out later.
Yeah, we found that out the hard way.
Oh, so people say like you're in my seat.
It's assigned seating if you actually go and get an assigned seat.
And they oversee.
Oh, okay. It's a different cart.
No, they're just seats. If you don't have an assigned seat, you have to stand.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So on the bullet trains. On the bullet trains.
Then you stand.
Get up.
They found out the hard way.
Yeah. We were sitting in someone's seat, and the conductor's like, "Hey,
so
hit the bricks, poor person."
Gotcha.
Yeah, sometimes you don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
There was a language barrier.
Foreigners.
Yeah, that's what they said about us.
But I just saw this picture, and I thought it was really funny of this
ask me what time
product.
It is.
Yeah.
It seems ridiculous, but I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
Is Thanko like the Japanese branch of Mad Cats with a
Something
Z?
like that. That's a video game accessory company?
Yeah. Mad Cats with a Z.
It's got to be.
And was the Nippon News. We take it back to the world stage.
Where the news matters most. Father hit daughter in face with pizza.
Oh.
It's about the gist of it.
He said...
Jeez.
Wait, father hit daughter in face with pizza. So, I mean, he just got pissed at her or what?
Yeah, this was just an assault story, but
he slapped her with a slice of pizza.
I was wondering what kind of pizza it was.
Was it the whole pie that he threw at her?
Like a pie?
No,
or
was it
slice.
Like a slice that he threw at her, or did he slap her with it?
It's just a piece of pizza.
Yeah, but he throw it or slap her with it?
I think he threw it at her. Struck his daughter.
Yeah, when you say somebody...
how much does this hurt, dude? I mean,
emotionally.
Really?
It was
We should try it out.
Emotionally.
It was piping hot.
I remember
I'm going to start calling the cops when my feelings get hurt.
I remember when Dad didn't throw pizza at me. I miss the dad that didn't throw pizza at me. This guy's different now.
Next on Brian on the Couch.
I feel like if he slapped her with it, then we have a story. If he's just food fighting, This is a light domestic that didn't even need the cops called.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's
If it's
where
a food
I fall on
fight,
it.
but if he slapped her with it, then we might have some problems.
Yeah, because you can get a little bit of torque on there.
And if he put the pizza on her face and then punched her through the slice, that's a real problem.
Hey, Gemini Jackson.
Hey.
This is semi-related, but what's your first clue you usually give whenever you...
Circle.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I thought that was grand. That was amazing.
I know you're trying to do it like you're leading into this next story, but what I think I missed what was going on just then.
Circle.
Okay. Forget about circles. Unknown author turns a rape seed field into a giant Pac-Man. So someone, and so instead of crop circles, someone turned someone's crops into a big Pac-Man.
Sounds like a cheap design.
It seems like it would be easier to do a Pac-Man than it would be to do these crop circles. Have you seen these nerds do these crop circles?
Oh, it's nerds? I thought it was aliens.
No, it's fucking nerds out there with fucking 2x4s on rope, and then they hold string at the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it ruin the crop?
You're ruining it, Gemini.
Dude, everybody's seen this shit on Discovery Channel.
I've never seen it.
Well,
sorry.
Then I ruined it.
I love Pac-Man
as much,
so that was
almost
one
as
reason
much
I
as
brought
you
the
love
story.
rapeseed.
The other reason is because I've never heard of rapeseed. I pronounce it like that because I don't want to.
I believe it's actually grapeseed, and they just misspelled it.
Is that what they put in grape nuts?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's what they put in rape nuts.
Jesus.
Rape nuts, dude.
Rape nuts.
Rape. All right. So, anyways, that's it. I just wanted to talk about rape seeds.
What else you want to talk about? Is that me?
American Airlines flight from Tokyo diverts to Seattle after passenger's phone charger stops working.
Seems reasonable. We were going to Tokyo, but how about Seattle? It's nice this time of year. A little rainy, but, it's like from Tokyo. Oh, coming from Tokyo.
Yeah, and they stop in Seattle. I guess they were supposed to...
Where were they going to go?
Dallas.
Oh.
But they had to lock down the plane because in the seat charger wasn't working for a passenger, and she went cray-cray.
Was she in first class?
Maybe. Oh, that's a good question.
Well, if she was, then she...
First of all, I don't even think Arthur has told us what the gender was. So it's interesting.
I said it was a lady.
He did.
You did? Okay,
yeah.
My bad. I was going to make a misogynist point, but anyways.
I actually, just from the headline, I thought it was a dude.
Class. Oh, really?
See, I thought maybe it was just because the phone charger stopped working and it was like a safety thing, but no. They assaulted a flight attendant.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
How do you guys feel about that?
I don't think you should assault a flight attendant. And also, maybe you can ask your seat neighbor if you can borrow their charger.
Is this
or just fucking chill out.
Does this fall under first world problems?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, just kind of. This would be the last thing that I would do.
It's a long ass flight, but you're more than halfway there.
There's some steps in the problem solving that she skipped, I think.
Yeah.
Like you said, asking for a charger for someone else, maybe relaxing, taking a nap.
Yeah, maybe slowing your roll.
Speaking of slowing your roll, Brigantine man learns late in life he has the gift of perfect poop.
Oh.
So
what do you think that means?
His flora, his gut.
His butt flora is
So every time he takes a dump, it's like
he's
gold.
Shitting gold.
Yeah. Just gold nuggets.
This is the perfect stuff to put into somebody else's butt when they sick.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
I wish I had that.
I'm sure you've had it before.
The good flora?
If you ask yourself, what is the perfect poop, you've probably had it before.
No. The composition, I don't think my poop's composition is that great.
Not every time, but maybe
I don't think even
it's ever been?
No, it's mostly meat.
Do scientists know? Okay, here's my question. I'll just say that when I imagine the perfect poop is one that's solid I don't have to wipe, but I wonder what is the do you think there's a correlation between not wiping and having a healthy poop?
No.
Because maybe a gooey poop where you have to wipe a lot is actually a healthy poop.
If you drink too much water, your poo's going to probably be of more watery consistency.
You'd still have to wipe.
And you would still have to wipe.
Wow. So this guy is just like donating all of his poop so people can inject it into other people's butts.
Yeah.
He's done it before.
Do you think that now there's this pressure that you have to save your poop?
What do you mean?
Like you feel obligated to save your poop now instead of just like having a nice shit and flushing it?
Yeah, if you know you have the perfect poop, I mean, that's a responsibility that you have.
Like you
like
could cure
Spider-Man.
diseases.
Right,
build
exactly. It's like
walls.
Spider-Man.
It's like someone when they have like a type O blood.
Right. Type O
Like Peter
negative.
Steele?
Like Peter
What's up?
Steele.
Like Peter Steele?
Who's Peter Steele?
Type O, man.
He was a bassist singer bassist for Type O Negative. Nobody?
Duh.
Black number one.
Hey, that's on me, dude. I'm sorry. I should have known.
You need to sit your
That was a
little
little too
sexy
deep.
ass down.
Well, we got an update on an old story. I
Breaking
think it's an update. You can
news.
tell me if it's.
I think it happens all the time.
This is
No, it is the same story, but tell me if this is an update. Okay, angry over tomato thickness, woman hurls racial slurs burger at Burger King employee. So this was a woman.
I
Her
like
name was
that.
Judith Black. She called Burger King employee the N-word, and which isn't funny.
No.
But the funny part is, did we know it was over tomato thickness?
I didn't know it was over
I didn't know
tomato
specific.
thickness.
That's what I thought
I
you
don't
meant by
think we had
I
that
knew
detail
that.
last time.
I think
Wait, what?
also.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh,
From
Burrito
an
knew
article.
this.
I think because I read it.
Did we talk about it last time?
We talked about the incident,
I'm not
but we didn't
sure.
talk about any details.
Yeah,
I didn't know what she was pissed about, and the fact the fact that she was
Yeah.
pissed. I don't know if it was like
I
too
think-
thin or too thick, but
I think this also
Maybe-
this headline
maybe
has
that-
the perfect.
Maybe that detail came out later
that's what I'm saying.
because
Like,
I did
maybe,
read
like-
it. Yeah, so
I
this
think-
probably is an update.
Okay, this is the police report. Post Miranda, she stated that she was upset about the thickness of the tomato on her sandwich and confronted the victim at the counter.
Well, did it still specify? Was it too thin or too thick?
No, see, we're gonna need another update on this.
I think it's probably too thin. That's why you get pissed off, right? You don't really get pissed off at too thick.
Sometimes too thick of a tomato, you're like, what? Is this a fucking tomato burger or is this a burger?
Yeah, I agree,
Sometimes
but
when you get
man,
the-
it's got to
the
be
middle
really fucking thick.
You ever had? I've had a pretty thick tomato, man.
Especially
I've
when
had
it's
thick
not ripe
tomato
enough.
too, but I think I'd be
Anyways.
pissed off more
I
for a
want
thin
that
one.
tomato to be just as thick as the patty.
Look,
Yeah,
but regardless if it was too thick or too thin, I think we can all say that maybe she could have acted differently.
her roll could have been slowed as well. Also, I wanted to mention the comma splice in this headline is just. I think it is a beautiful fucking comma splice, and this is apex comma splice. If you're gonna splice,
Wait, is splice bad?
no, it's not bad, but
it's
it's
just a thing.
overused.
It's not an error, is it?
It's not an error. It's
Okay.
they do it to condense the headline. You know what I mean? But I think this is the perfect usage of woman hurls.
not only hurls racial slur, but
slurs.
hurls burger.
Yes.
Yes.
And man, that
Wow,
is just
that is
so
nice.
juicy.
That is poetic,
It's so juicy,
like a thick tomato.
like an overthick tomato.
The perfect Whopper.
I mean, I think we can all agree that sometimes you get a too thick of a tomato, you gotta say it.
This lady's
You gotta say
77.
the word.
What? Yeah. Well, you have 20,000 in your body, or whatever it was, 40,000 in your body.
50,000. I mean, if you're white, you gotta get rid of it
You
somehow. And
have
this is
50,000
good,
in your
as good a
body.
time as any.
And if it was a too thick tomato,
sexy
it
ass
may be
girl.
a justifiable use of one of those. You have to get them out of your body. Go to the Himalayas. Not everybody can go to the Himalayas. Sometimes it's in the middle of Florida Burger King.
Yeah. Not everyone is privileged enough to go to the Himalayas.
Hey,
and
speaking
get rid
of
them.
privilege,
It's the bee's knees.
Angelina Jolie stands perfectly still, unshowered, covered in bees for World Bee Day. Those bees were in for a treat, I'm certain.
They got that stank, that Jolie stank.
Where did Brian the Bee land?
Where did Brian the Bee land?
What does that mean?
Where
Brian the Bee,
you're
where did
Brian
you
the
land?
Bee. You're okay. Instead of Jerry Seinfeld, this is Brian, and instead of the whole world, you're on top of Angelina Jolie. Where did you happen to land?
where did Brian? Okay.
Thanks for explaining, Gemini Jackson.
Yeah,
Sometimes I can be cryptic.
sure.
I mean, is it too like on the nose if I just land on a nipple, dude? I think I'm gonna land on
I
a
was
nipple.
gonna
Very
crawl
Brian
up.
McFly.
I was gonna crawl right up in that gash
No, that's too much.
and
She's
sting her
unshowered.
urethra.
She's unshowered.
Yeah.
Where would you land, Burrito the Bee?
Why does she have to be unshowered?
Bees
That's
are
a good
sensitive,
question.
man.
That's how she attracts the bees.
No, bees are sensitive. If she had
No.
like scents and oils They could throw the bees off and they would go into terror and they would sting her to death.
If she was covered in honey,
it would be better.
Then, he's getting creative.
Yeah.
So yeah, these fucking idiot-ass picture takers ain't even thinking about covering her in honey.
What is this, amateur hour?
Yeah, Burrito, what? You'd land in her...
in her navel?
Her navel?
Well, on her big lips.
In her...
That's where I was going to land.
Showered, covered in honey. Where?
Would you land inside of her shitter?
Into her shitter. Would you insert your bee body inside of her shitter? Or would you just crestle around the edges?
Right on the top of her crack.
Crestle?
Would you be trying to get the pollen off of the dingleberries?
Oh!
You know, Brian is short for be trying.
Be trying.
I'd be trying, dude.
Be trying.
Sorry.
Well,
be trying.
We needed to know.
Don't give me that, dude. Don't give me that fucking rim shot, you son of a bitch.
Speaking of rim shots. Speaking of sons of bitches.
Someone else could read this.
No, you read it.
Men with massive penises on problems they face, from employment to no sex.
Unemployment.
Oh, unemployment to no sex.
You can go on disability if you got a big enough dick.
Look at this guy's name, Jonah Falcon, who has a 13.5-inch penis, and Roberto Esquivel Cabrera with his 18.9-inch penis claim that their genitals cause them no end of trouble in life, but they wouldn't change it. That's some cognitive dissonance right there.
Well, come on, man. You got a 13-inch hog? You changing that shit? Even if your life is uncomfortable, you can rest with the knowledge that you have a 13-inch dick.
That's true, but I mean...
Soft.
Is it better than having sex with women?
I mean, you have no shortage of that. Of attempting.
What do you mean? That won't fit in any vagina in America or the world.
The butt can take it all. The butt doesn't have a cervix.
You have to put in a Craigslist ad for people who for fisting. You have to say looking for a woman who likes fisting.
No, you don't. All you have to do is put a picture of your 13 and a half inch penis on the internet, and there will be no shortage of takers.
Yeah, but you don't know if they're going to be able to fucking fit it.
That's the entire point of having sex.
There's a lot of swiping
when you have a 13 and a half inch penis.
Is not knowing if it fits or not?
Is the exploration.
Okay.
Finding the one it fits into.
Okay.
That's
the perfect one.
That's the corollary that's mating in general.
Wow. So I didn't know that. And that's why.
That's why you end up with lesbian $40 pics, dude.
Sit your little
pro tip.
Ass down.
Jonah Falcon.
Yeah, these are hard ass names, dude.
Roberto Cabrera.
Not only do they have massive hogs, they have hard ass names, dude. This is apex predator ass shit, dude. But also 19-inch penis, man. Let's talk about that. We've all seen
what's
pics,
fucked up is they said 18.9 inches. They can't fucking round up. They can't show some respect.
I think it's
round up to 19 inches.
Put some respect on my name. I think maybe it's a conversion from centimeters. And it just happened to fall onto 18. It was probably 50 centimeters. Jesus. It sounds even worse when you say 50 centimeters, doesn't it?
That's 5 decimeters, dude.
Jesus. And we've all seen the pictures, right? That is rolled up in an entire ass tube sock. Right, with a stripe. It has the stripes. And that's at the middle of his dong, dude. That usually goes up to your calf.
Last week we talked about that woman who hit someone else with a meat tube at the
right, yeah,
at the HEB or whatever.
No, it was at Walmart, and it was great value meat.
It's a cookout beef for making burgers.
It was 70-30, man. They only sell that in great value.
That's about the same size as this, right? You think? Maybe not as much girth.
His dick. I don't think he's hauling around a 10-pound dick, but.
I bet it's 3 or 4 though.
3 pounds for sure.
Damn.
And they wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah. Unemployment. Did anyone read that part? Why they're unemployed?
I mean, you got a 19-inch hog that weighs 3 pounds. You probably have back problems.
Oh yeah, so they probably get disability if
or
their
you have to tuck in your shirt at work.
Can you imagine having a dick so big you get disability?
Is that not the dream?
disabled.
Why are you on disability, you lazy bum? Well, it's probably because my dick's 18.9 inches. I'm sorry, what did you say? Yeah, I literally can't sit in these Harman Kardon seats because my dick is 18.9 inches.
He has to go to a tailor in one size of his, like, one leg.
He has to have a cuff. Cuff, a pocket.
There's got to be like...
He has a cocket.
No, there's belt loops on the inside.
He has a cocket, yo.
He has belt loops on the inside of his pants.
No,
he has to latch it in?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to latch it to his leg, but
just
also
so when
like
he walks,
his zipper's at his knee.
Yeah.
So he just like just like peeks the 18.9 inch dick out.
Nike should sponsor that.
Just do it. Nike should make inside zip jeans so that dudes can pretend that they have massive hogs, dude. And I think it should wear a little baggy on one side.
A baggy?
Wear a little baggy on one side.
You guys ever been asked what side do you dress?
No.
Have you ever heard, this expression?
Yeah, to the right.
You go to a tailor's like, which side do you dress? And it means what side does your dick hang?
To the right. But my balls go to the left.
Long enough to.
Here's the thing, though. My dick goes to the right, but my balls go to the left.
I think the tailor would be like, I can do this. I
like a balanced. I like a balanced gait. I like a balanced gait. I'm not trying. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Your body just kind of like naturally did. It was just making up for the.
It's called equilibrium.
That's right.
Well, speaking of doing what's natural. Woman practicing self-care in parking lot tells cops she thought she was in Florida.
Well, I thought I was in Florida. Sorry for fucking masturbating.
She was all the way in Minnesota.
Well, she's not in Florida.
In a local car dealership.
Jesus.
Oh.
And somehow she got in one of those cars and started...
Oh, she did? It wasn't her car?
Well, they're all open.
What do you mean?
In the dealerships, like all the cars are open. So people can pop in and look at them.
Really?
Right.
Yeah. And then she just popped and started... knuckle shuffling, got clam juice all over the seats.
Clicking the mouse.
Do you think she's just a maniac, or maybe she was like sexting with a boyfriend or something and they got crazy?
And they got caught. Oh, so this is like some
a public
voyeur
thing?
shit. Yeah, this is some voyeur shit and she got caught. And
otherwise, it just sounds like she's a fucking crazy maniac.
Maybe that's what the story was about, but we'll not go there.
Okay. She's really into cars.
Yes.
I saw this one series where people were really sexually attracted to inanimate objects.
Yes.
And this dude was like really into his Volkswagen Beetle. And he was like fucking the tailpipe. And I'm like, get out of here with that. No, you're not. You're masturbating and you're putting your dick inside the tailpipe. You're not fucking filling up a tailpipe.
I saw another one.
Did you warm it up?
One where he was like underneath the car.
Oh, no.
Did you see that one?
I didn't keep up with him.
I think it was maybe like on...
Is it his vlog?
This is a
he
different
should have
dude.
a vlog.
I want to say it was like on BBC or something.
What happened?
But yeah, he was like in a relationship with his car, and he would like get underneath it.
And he was the bottom?
And, like, caress it. Yeah.
Not only was he in a relationship with his car, but he was the bottom in that relationship.
He lets his car fuck him. Wow.
Yeah, it seems like a lot.
Yeah, it seems like something you shouldn't do.
Hey, like, if you could legit fall in love with something like that, right? Why wouldn't you?
I just don't think you can. I don't think you could be a normal person and do that.
If you could do all the steps
again.
If you could, yeah, exactly. Hey, Brian, look, there are alternatives.
My love coach would be like, "Listen, you buy a car.
Hey, you ever seen a BMW?
There's a car out there for everyone.
Alcantara. All right, that was the news, guys.
Food truck fanboys, you haven't lived until you've conquered the crazy one. Intergalactic Booba Runner Booba Get serves you everything! And the crazy one. Infinite calories for a not-so-infinite price.
$9.95.
Best bring your appetite, because the crazy one has everything! No substitutions.
No!
Don't give up your much-earned cred by asking for no pickles and no onions. Booba won't hold the mayo, because it wouldn't be the crazy one if it didn't have everything! Next time you've got a craving for clout that will get your feet wet, find the most badass food truck in the galaxy and order the crazy one from Booba Gets.
I'm Booba Gets, and I gets it. So get it. Brian,
What'd you have for lunch?
What did? Oh, I mean, you already know.
Is it canned meat?
It wasn't canned meat, so what is it?
Ooh.
Panda Express at the mall.
That's right.
Hey.
Also, I've been kind of. It's not really Panda Express. It's like some off-brand.
Oh my god!
Lying?
Is it like?
Well,
Great
I think
Wall?
I originally said it wasn't Panda Express, and then I've just kind of been letting it slide since then. So I need to confront you about that.
Yeah, you don't want me to continue to besmirch the
it's
Great
Cajun
China
Panda
Wall. It's
Express.
Cajun China. What's it called?
I honestly don't know. I mean, does anyone know the Chinese place, the name of the Chinese places that they eat at?
I think it.
Yeah,
I
do.
Yes.
I ate at.
Yeah, but like it's one of those places that just like it's called Chinese food in like a mall.
I don't think it's just. I don't think. It's probably called like Great Wall
Sit your little sexy
or
ass
Happy
down.
Dragon,
Or is it Hunan?
Hunan Express.
Walk
Yeah.
Express.
I think it literally just says Chinese food, or it just says like Chinese.
I think you need to do better.
What do you mean?
Find out next time you go, man.
Find a place with
Meet
an
the
actual
owners.
name that isn't
Yeah,
just
find a place
Chinese
with a
food.
name, dude.
It's pretty good, and it's it's just orange chicken. It's not hard to make that taste okay.
Yeah, it's
So-
pretty.
I used to get so excited when I was a kid when we would go get Hunan Express.
Hell yeah, dude.
Right?
I'm gonna break your heart. That place doesn't exist anymore.
It's still, well, not the one in,
Slam City South.
Damn.
but I think there's another one.
That Blockbuster's gone too.
Yeah, it is.
That shit
Yeah, if
been
it's not
gone.
in Bend, Oregon, then it's gone. So
Burrito.
So,
Boomchi.
Boomchi, I made it. Boomchi, it was a square.
sandwich,
Boomchi, yeah.
turkey,
There
and
was
Munster.
Ooh, there was something green and something red in it too.
You had lettuce and two thick tomatoes?
Yes.
Too
Two
thick?
thick tomatoes, yes. Oh,
Damn.
wait,
Pickles?
yeah, two thick tomatoes.
Two
yeah.
thick tomatoes, yeah.
It was good. I didn't slap
Beef
anyone
steak?
or call anyone the N-word because I cut them. So, you know.
I mean,
If
if
you're gonna call
anybody was
anyone the
gonna
N-word, it's gonna be yourself.
if you're gonna point
Did I beat
any
you to that
fingers, if you're gonna
That
point
is
any
fucking-
fingers. Oh no!
They don't know.
No!
You need to sit your little sexy ass down.
Let's see. What did Gemini have for lunch?
What do you have for lunch? You don't remember?
I made it.
Is it like one of your
Boom
Asian
chi.
dishes?
It is not Asian dish. Boomchi. It's not usually lunch. How about that?
Breakfast for lunch?
I did. But what was it? It's very basic. Super basic.
Was it an omelet?
Not omelet.
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's all
Did you
she
wrap
wrote.
it in anything?
No, man.
Or
I
just
just
bacon and
I
eggs?
just put the bacon, and then they were hard-boiled eggs.
Oh,
Okay, do you fry the bacon and then do you fry the eggs?
You hard-boiled
These
them.
were hard-boiled.
Oh, you said hard boiled. Okay.
I
I like to
usually
make
fry the
bacon
eggs.
and then fry the eggs in the bacon grease.
There you go. Look at you. I do bacon in the oven.
Okay.
'Cause I make it in bulk, so just set it and forget it.
can you make bacon in the air fryer?
Yes, you can.
You can.
Oh,
Yes, you can.
Arturo, what's up?
Tell us what's up.
I kind of already gave it away because I saved 70 cents getting it.
Oh yeah, BTS.
And BTS Meal.
I don't think you're allowed to call it that.
I gamed it though. I got twice as many nuggets. They were spicy, and I got the same sauces that come in the
Dude,
BTS
you did
meal.
not get a BTS meal.
Not even
Guys are
close.
pretty- We just justified that it's not any different nuggets than what they serve.
But you
up
got the
regularly.
spicy one.
I didn't
That's
want to press.
by
I didn't
default.
want to like.
DIY BTS.
That's
There
by
you go.
default
Yeah,
not BTS because it wouldn't be the spicy nuggets.
The idea
DIY
is there.
BTS.
The sauce is there.
You just got chicken nuggets. Just say it.
I didn't want to press the issue earlier, but I mean, I don't think you got the BTS meal. I mean, I
agree.
get what you're saying.
Like my receipt has to say BTS meal, or it has to come in a BTS box of some sort. Maybe come with a BTS
Yes.
toy.
It actually has to have more of the spirit. I think by getting the spicy nuggets.
That too. That's not in the BTS
You know,
meal.
after I ate those nuggets, I did regret it. I should have just gotten the regular ones, and that would have been a 2x BTS meal.
And also that you got more. That's like the American BTS meal.
Yeah. I was thinking it was like Arthur's version.
That was Backstreet Boys meal.
Yeah.
what had for lunch?
And that is what we had for lunch.
So last night, I paired my meat. It felt so good, I paired it again. Hey, it's me, Meat Rod. You might know me from that time a giant robot rabbit terrorized the city. Or maybe I electrocuted you or someone in your family accidentally. You might be thinking, Meat Rod, how do you do it? But it's no secret, it's just daddy juice.
Hey buddy, you look a little tired. Feeling run down? Maybe it's time to crack open a fresh can of daddy juice to help you finish strong. Still sucking on your first one? No sweat, double fisting is never a bad idea. So take a daddy juice in each hand and let that soothing jolt of energy wash all over your face, neck, and chest like a calm tsunami that will make you say,
Ooh, mommy.
Daddy juice comes in delicious flavors like salted plums, peach straw nectar, and white honey.
Daddy juice will calm you down and fuck you up. Daddy juice. Take it to the face.
Take it to the face.
Well, hey there, everybody. Live from the
Eric.
goddamn library. It's Eric. America. It's very appropriate that I'm doing this from the damn library because this is the, of course, learning corner.
Nice, dude. You're gonna learn us some stuff, huh?
I'm going to teach you a couple things about knowledge, maybe science, and maybe love.
Dude, we were Eric, we were talking about your what is it, your brother or is it your cousin,
Oh,
Chris?
that's my cousin, Chris.
Yeah, how's he doing?
He's doing okay. He's at the pin now.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, he's about to go back in. Son of a bitch.
No.
That son of a bitch. You can't keep clean.
Just a vacation.
It's a staycation. You know, he should have stayed his ass inside.
Chris Columbus, that's his name, right?
Chris Columbus, that's the guy.
Shit.
You know him?
I mean, I don't really want to talk about it, but
You
yeah.
heard about him.
What?
You
He's
heard about him. You heard about him.
I've heard about him. Maybe we've done some business. I don't know.
Well, okay then. Let's not talk about that at all. You know, these libraries, they tapped.
Yeah, I hear
They
you.
tapped. The damn libraries, the government.
Sit your little sexy ass down.
The government. Speaking of the government, they took away arguably the best planet maybe 10 years ago. No longer damn planet. You know what I mean?
What's that?
We're talking about Pluto, baby.
Oh.
Pluto's not a planet no more, but here's the thing about Pluto. They roll around the sun like a damn planet, and that takes 248 damn years, American years. So, in essence, nobody except the damn vampires has seen a full Pluto year, one orbit. You're right, that's what it's called.
But during prep, we were talking about DC villains.
What's prep?
Well, before you get here, Eric, we have this team of people that put this stuff together for us.
Bullshit, this amateur shit.
Yeah.
You got a team behind this? You
It's
pay
true.
everybody?
Yeah, they get paid.
How much I get paid?
We signed that paper, remember?
Ah, damn. I should have held out for more.
They should have. But you
Maybe
know,
a beer
if
or
this
two.
ever stops for you, man, you have a place here.
Hey, you know what? You guys need me to wear a mask?
No.
No, man.
All
You're
right,
cool.
good. I ain't gonna do it no way. Except maybe some panties from some broad on my face. Show all my boys. Hey, I got the mask on. It's your mama's.
Yeah, that'll work. What else you got for us, huh?
Oh, I thought we were still talking about Pluto.
Oh, were we?
I don't know. Art was
Oh,
saying
yeah,
something
so
about
there's
some
some
stuff.
Like 248 years is a long time, right?
Not for a vampire.
But for human beings, they wouldn't
Dinosaurs
generally
too.
live that long, although no one would really care about making the rotation.
You can't
to be
even
honest.
see the damn thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect you in no way, no
Arthur,
how.
your point is no one would care about it anyways.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, but
I'm glad you brought it up because you're right.
Burrito
true,
might know
dude.
like some DC characters that might be able to make it around.
Were we talking about DC
Oh.
characters?
DC characters?
Yes.
Wonder Woman, probably.
She
How old
over
is she?
250?
Superman's old, right?
No, Superman's a baby. He was a baby. He's only like 33.
Yeah.
Like Jesus Christ.
Vandal Savage. He's
Vandal
immortal.
Savage.
Yeah,
Is he the immortal?
I think so.
Yeah. That's not a great name. A little generic.
Yeah, I don't know who else.
That'd be like if I was a superhero, they would call me Human Man.
Human Man?
Human Man. Eric America is Human Man. He walks the
that.
damn streets like a human man. Coming to the CW. Human man coming to the CW starring your old pal, Eric America. Who's watching?
It's the most watched superhero sitcom on the CW.
The most watched show on CW history. Still got canceled. Hey, here's one for the ages. A female donkey was acquitted on charges of bestiality. I didn't know they could face charges of having sex with a dude. At a trial in 1750. That's 26 years before America's birthday.
Yeah.
Due to a witness attesting to her virtue, somebody vouched for this damn donkey. Bless her soul. However, her co-accused
Your Honor,
human...
I can vouch. I can say that. I can say without question, this donkey is not a whore.
Hey, you're right. She worked her ass off. You know what I mean? That's a donkey joke. Anytime you hear donkey, you call it an ass. That's a hit.
You don't have to explain it, Eric.
It's a hit. Speaking of hits, 2020. As of 2020, the Dreamcast, remember that damn thing? They still get games for that thing. People still in their damn basements making games for this fucking thing.
Wait, is that what it is, or is it the is
As far
Sega
as I
making
know,
it?
is people actually making this like in a legitimate capacity?
What does anyone know?
I mean, Sega's not even in business anymore, right? So
Is that true?
Sega's still doing things.
Are they?
Yeah, they got Sonic the damn Hedgehog movies.
No, Nintendo has Sega. I mean, Sonic.
That's not true.
I think so.
You think Nintendo got Sega? Sonic?
No, got Sonic. Yeah.
Well, Sonic's first name's Sega. Everybody knew that.
No, I don't think so.
Sega to Sonic.
Really?
That's his name.
Yeah, Sega Sonic. I don't know if you're saying that did they sell it to Nintendo?
That's what Art is intimating.
Yeah, Sonic
I don't know.
belongs to Nintendo now.
Huh.
He had to go get the fan.
Oh,
Well,
no. Get his Nintendo power.
He got to air out his bowls.
It does say that independent developers have are the ones that are doing these new games. There's one game is a 3D
Dear
puzzle.
Christ.
Dang, in the box?
Oh, dude, that's nice. It's a Sega
Inbox.
Master System.
Sega Master System.
Inbox.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, dude,
because all my shit is like, not
about.
packed up right now and all over the floor. I just remembered I had that.
Damn
what's
Master
interesting
System.
about Sega Masters, what's it called?
The Sega Master
Dreamcast.
System?
Master System. One of these Dreamcast games that they made in 2017 is called Slave.
What in the hell?
It's true, dude. It's called
Hey, what's
Slave.
the point of that
You
game?
can play it on your Master System.
What's the point of that? What's the point of that game?
They just thought it was
It's a
cool
puzzle
name.
game. I don't think it has anything to do with owning humans.
Oh, so it's just provocative in the name.
It's provocative.
Speaking of provocative, a guy took turducken to its limits and created a dish consisting of 17 boids.
That's a lot of boys.
Nested inside each other like damn Russian dolls. So you got a parakeet. No, maybe a finch first.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Or a
you gotta know your
quail.
birds.
Quail.
Quail.
You gotta know your
Oh, the
ornithology.
smallest
gotta be
one's
an
gotta be like a
ornithologist.
little hummingbird.
Got to have a whole ass hummingbird in there. I
Or
mean,
you
if you
just
go
have a
all the way
baby
up
bird.
to the damn like falcon, you can put a lot of birds in that thing.
Oh yeah, an eagle. You need an eagle for
Yeah,
the
you
last
need a
one.
bald
Bald eagle for the last
Oh,
one.
yeah.
The ultimate turducken. Hey, what do you think bald eagle tastes like?
I don't know. It's probably kind of chickeny.
Chickeny? Nah. These colors don't run.
As someone who loves
Tastes like
America
freedom.
so much that you changed your last name to America,
No, I was
you wouldn't
born
eat a
this way.
bald eagle, would you?
I would never eat a bald eagle
Yeah, I didn't think so.
unless it presented itself to me.
Oh,
It's some kind of
it said
ceremony.
try me.
Some
In
kind
your
of
time of
ceremony.
need.
In my time of need and desperation, I crawled to America and she said to me, "Eat me, motherfucker." And so I did.
Eat me, motherfucker.
And so I did. Hey, and that's how I met your mother.
That's the last scene in How I Met Your Mother.
Hey, you're a buddy,
So
Eric
anyways,
America.
I'm starving.
Crawling. Crawling, got bird drippings on his face.
Bullshit!
My lowest lows. And I ate your mother. Speaking of your mother, the hermaphroditic animal known as the sea squirt. Hey, I knew a squirter or two. Back in my day. Even in the pen, they got squirters. Did you know about that?
Yeah, I think it's everyone. I think most of them squirt.
High alkalinity mixture.
That's right, dude. I like to remind people that it's an alkaline mixture. It's mostly alkaline mixture. There's
It's
a little
mostly
pee in it,
piss.
but don't worry about that.
It's mostly piss. Anyway, the sea squirt began its life as a tadpole creature until it settles down ass up in a location for the rest of its life. I know a dude like that. I know a guy. Just sits there ass up. Then it will eat its own damn brain. Hey, is this America or not? This is hot shit. Disintegrate its whole nervous system. We don't feel shit in America except pride and America. That's an emotion. And fire sperm and egg cells into the water just like a damn nut job. Just coming everywhere, spraying eggs everywhere. How does it have both? I don't know. It's a hermaphrodite. We read that at the top of the hour. Anyway.
So Eric, are you advocating for the sea squirt to replace the bald eagle as a symbol of America?
Well, I never said that because, that's the bald eagle. What's going to replace the bald eagle? Sea squirt? The sea squirt does seem pretty American, though.
Yeah. Just to lay down, ass up, eat its own brain, and then just shoot cum and eggs into the water while you're dying. Yeah, I agree.
We don't feel a damn thing while we're doing it neither. That's the opioid crisis.
Wow. Damn, dude. I've learned a lot. Thank you, Eric.
Things. Hey, thanks for having me again. My 15 minutes at the library is up. They got the spam filters now. It's bullshit.
All right, man. I'll see you later.
When your hair's all messed up and you look like shit, there's a solution for you. Blow and Go. State-of-the-line solid-state technology sourced with the bestest Japanese technology to create the best hairdryer in the world. Shit, even the universe. 10 levels of blow with two hyperdrives. It's the apex of the vortex, the tsunami mommy. You can read up on the advanced features of Blow and Go on your own time. But now, just Blow and Go. That's all you need to know. Every major department store that's worth a shit. And gas stations. And bodegas got them.
Everyone's entitled to truth. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Slam City Radio. Get in touch with us through our contact form at slamcityradio.com. We'll send you a sticker and ask you where you'll stick it. Subscribe, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all day, every day.
I said split. Shake the steam, you turkeys. Get out of my house. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Stick it up your ass.
This ends now!
Oh, shit. Was that too much?
Hit him up.
Hit him up.
Nice job.
Nice.
Nice job. Had quite a few chuckles.
We had some laughs and some sandwiches.